Hello everybody. Hope you're all having a great Friday. Welcome back to Katrina's Exclusive Wreaths. Today I'm going to be showing you a segment in a three-part series on how to do a Halloween wreath. Today in this first segment I'm going to be showing you how to do the base and the ruffles. And then I will be coming back on another day and show you how to do ribbons and a sign. This way I can break it down and show you easily, step by step, on how to put a wreath together, especially doing it the way that I do it. All wreath makers do things differently, but there are no rules in crafting, just unique creations. And so today I'm going to show you the first part of a three-part segment, and I hope that you'll follow along with me and come back and join me again. Okay, first of all, talking about how to do the base, I'm going to show you practically how to tie these on. I will let you know that there are certain crafting stores that already have these put on, but I personally like to put my own on because it is cheaper, and I like to put a little more on my bottom because I like to add more ribbon. So first of all, I'm going to show you how you do it. Each wreath form, which this came from Dollar Tree, and it's a 14-inch wreath, so it means it's 14 inches from this side to this side, but by the time you get everything on it, it'll be 24 inches. Each wreath form has a crossbars like this. Now, I already have some on here but for purposes of where you don't have to watch me and be bored with me putting them on there, but I was going to show you how to do this. First of all, you're going to take, at the crossbar, I did one at the top, you're going to go underneath. You want to make sure that your pipe cleaners are the same size, at the same length, and you're just going to take it and twist. That easy. I'll do one more. You go underneath right here, not the first round, but the third. It's the third from the top, second from the bottom. You're going to go under this crossbar, tie it on, make sure they're even, and then you're going to just twist, and you're ready to go. Now, in this base, I'm going to show you how we're going to do a poof method. And this poof method is going to be 10-inch poofs on the bottom and 10-inch poofs on the top. I like to start by opening up my ties. Makes it a lot easier. On the bottom first. I like to go from the bottom to the top. Some wreath makers like to go from the top to the bottom. Your preference, whichever one is comfortable for you. But for me, it's more comfortable for me to go from the bottom to the top. I like to take my mesh. The mesh is 21 inches long. You have to have 21 inches for poof. Sometimes you can use 10-inch, but I would prefer to do the 21-inch mesh for poof method. I'm going to take it, throw it on the floor, let it be loose. I'm going to gather my ends. From end to end, you're going to kind of crumple it up like this, just like this, and you're going to take it and you're going to lay it right here across this first tie on the bottom. You're going to take it and you're going to twist just a couple of times. Now, some people like to measure. You also want to make sure that your ends, each side is down like this to make your poof. Otherwise, you're going to have a mess going up and not have it poof-wise. Some people like to measure from 1 to 10. I don't. It's easier for me to just do, but you can do it however it's easier for you. I like to do just 1, 2, 3. You do your 3 from the bottom like this. 1, 2, 3. Lay it in your next tie. You have it gathered and twist 2 times. Then you're going to take and you're going to poof up your poof. And then, to start over, you're just going to 1, 2, 3. Go into your next tie. I'll do a few more. And then I don't want to bore you with this, so I will get this done and I'll come back and show you the next step. So we'll do just one more. I'm going to take it from this where you just tied off. 1, 2, 3, or you can do it at your 1 and go to 10. Some people like to do 12-inch poofs. Some people like to do 8-inch. I prefer 10-inch. And I am a little bit of a perfectionist, so I like for my poofs all to be the same size. And so it's just easier for me to 1, 2, 3. And then you poof, take it, and poof it up. That easy. So I'm going to go and finish this, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay, as you see, I have gone all the way around. And I'm coming right back to where we started. So what you're going to do, I like to go right back into that one that I started, and that way you don't even know, nobody will be able to tell where you started. And then I'm going to show you how we transition up to the top. 1, 2, 3, like I said, you're going to go right here into this one that we just started in, and you're going to just tie in and poof it all up. You may want to go all the way around and check your poofs. And then we're going to transition. I like to open up my tops, because my top, it makes it a lot easier if your ties are open. Now, since I put, on most wreath forms, there's 8 on the top, but I only like to put 6 on the top because I like for it to be a little more thicker in the middle so that for my sides. So, when you go up to the top, I'm going to do 12-inch poofs now. 10 on the bottom, 12 on the top. Sometimes I do 10 and 10, but when I want it to be a little thicker on the top, I put 12 on the top. So to transition up, you're going to take your mesh and you're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. And you're going to come right up between those two to your first tie on this first tie bar. And you're just going to do like we did on the first round. Just going to lay it in there and tie it off. Twist it 2 times. It is a little bit, sometimes it can be a little tricky on the top because you're trying to get it, because you're going from top to bottom. Some people like to go from the bottom to the top, and from the top to the bottom. I like to go from the bottom to the top. But there we go. You see, you got your 2 poofs side by side. One on the bottom, one on the top. You're going to just go ahead and go all the way around. I'll do a couple of more, and then I'll come back because I don't want to bore you with the details. So you're going to go into your next tie, and you're just going to twist off. And I'm going to go ahead and go all the way around, and when we get back to the where I started, I'll come back and show you how to tie off. Okay, as you see, we have gone all the way around the top, and we're back to the beginning. So like we did on the bottom, I'm just going to go into this first tie that we started in and make my final poof. So 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to go right into that tie. Okay, so as you see, we have now gone all the way around. So when you go to the end, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to go just a little bit up from where you tied off, and you're just going to cut it. Some people like to take it and put it down under and use a zip tie. Me, I just like to stick it up underneath because I promise you it's not going anywhere. And there we go. There is the first part of our base. Next, what we are going to do is we're going to do our ruffles. On this wreath, I'm going to be doing a ruffle. This is the poof. I'm going to be doing a ruffle, and I'm going to be doing a curl. Today, I'm just doing the ruffle and the poof. So to do our ruffles, I'm going to be doing, a lot of times I cut my mesh and I do 20-inch ruffles, but since I'm doing poof and ruffle method today, what I'm doing is I cut my mesh at 10, and this is 10-inch mesh. And I take it, I roll it out. I will show you how to do that. Excuse me there. You're going to take your mesh, you're going to roll it out to your 10-inch on this mat. You got to have a cutting mat for a wreath. That's something you have to have, is these cutting mats. I got mine at Walmart. And you're going to take your rotary cutter. You got to have a rotary cutter. And just cut at the 10-inch mark. I did 9 of these. There's 18 ties. We're doing 3 colors. So I did 9 of each color. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take it. See how it's wanting to curl up right here? You take it, lay it flat. In the middle, you run your fingers up the middle. And there you have your little ruffle. Looks like a bow tie. I'm going to take it, put it in. This is the Bow Dabra. It makes good bows, but it also works for hands if you have problems with your hands like I do. Then you're going to take your next color. You can alternate colors or you can use the same colors. And I'm going to do another one. Take it, see how it wants to fold up, lay it flat, put your hands in the middle, and go up the middle. And there you have your little bow tie. Let me redo that. That one didn't want to work right. Sometimes that happens. You got a little straggler there. You're going to take it and just set it on top, because we're going to add 3 ruffles to every other tie. Because then we're going to do curls, and the curls are going to go in the other ties. But that will be another video. So today, it's just this. Take your purple, hands in the middle. See how it wants to fold up? You lay it flat, put your hands in the middle, and go up the middle. Walk your fingers up the middle, and there's your ruffle. Then you're going to take them out, hold them together like this. Take your wreath, open up your first tie. I like to start on the bottom. I always start on the bottom. Open your tie, lay your ruffle in, take it and twist it twice. You don't want to twist it because you're going to be adding more to it, or ribbon or embellishments. So if you tie too much, you won't have enough pot cleaner left to finish your wreath. And there's your ruffle. You want to just straighten up, kind of ruffle it out. And there's your ruffle. I'll do a few more, and then I won't bore you with it. And I'll come back and show you the finished product on the bottom, and then we'll go to the top. So I am alternating the colors. I started with black a while ago. I'm going to start with orange. You don't have to do that. You can do the same color sequel all the way around if you like. But I'll do this one, and then I'll come back and finish it up for you. One more. You're going to lay it down. See how it wants to curl up. Lay it down. Fingers in the middle, and work your way to the middle. The ruffles are cut at 10 inches, and the mesh is 10 yards. It's 10 yards, yes, but 10 inches across. I'm going to open up your tie and add your ruffles and tie and puff it up. So I'll come back when I get this finished, so I don't have to bore you with this, and then we'll go to the top. Okay, I'm back. And as you see, I've gone almost all the way around with the ruffles, using every other tie with 3. And I alternated the colors. You don't have to. You can do any kind of color sequel you want. But I'm back around. You see, I've skipped every tie. So I'm back around. We're skipping this tie, and I'm going into this tie. Like I said, lay it down, run your fingers up the top, lay it down, run your fingers up till you make your ruffle. I'm going to tie into this last tie. So you're skipping this one because we're going to come back in another video. We're going to come back and I'm going to do your curls, show you how to do the curls. And we'll put those in the others that are remaining. Take it, put it in, twist it twice. You want to go back around when you're done and kind of ruffle up your ruffles, you know. Now, all mesh frays. It just frays. The longer you cut your ruffles, the less fraying you have. I usually cut 20 to 30, but in this incident, I wanted to use 3 colors at one time, so I cut it at 10. But the less you touch it, the less fraying. So at the end, when you're done and you see fraying, when you get through, take your scissors and cut your strings. That's simple. Okay, now we're going to transition up to the top with our ruffles. Once again, we're going to go in every other tie. Take, run your fingers up the middle. Don't matter what color you use, whatever your preference is. Run your fingers up the middle. And there's our sequel, or our combination. You're going to go to your first tie, or whatever tie on the top. See our ties right here, or on the top. Going to open it up and put your ruffles in, and take it and twist. So I'm going to go around, and when we finally finish, this will be our first video today, our first in the series on how to do a wreath. I'll be right back. Okay, now that we've gone around the top, we're back at our last one. We're doing every other one. So far, this is what we've got. And so I'm going to show you our last ruffles that's going to go on the top. We're going to take it in this last one. You're going to put it down, lay it down, and tie it off. And this is the base to our wreath. Okay, everybody, as you see, like I said, this is the start of our Halloween wreath. So, I will be back Monday to show you how to do our ribbons and our signs. So if you want to see the rest of this, push the subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I come back. I hope you come back to finish this wreath with me. Thank you, and y'all have a great weekend.